People remember the last thing that you do. The end of each story is very important. How do you want yours to end?
Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to talk about the episode titles being released and a couple of plot details for the episodes 17 through 21.
Yes, the Walking Dead final episodes. A recent teaser promo came out. Not a ton of new shots, a couple quick shots, but not too bad. But let's get into this. So, episode 17 is titled Lockdown. And the plot on this is Daryl and Negan rush to the Commonwealth to stop Hornsby from going after their families. Ooh. Pamela deals with protesters demanding justice for Sebastian's crimes, of course. Mercer needs Rosita's help to fight a swarm.
I love that we're finally getting a Daryl and Negan together trying to accomplish the known good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting.
That'll be interesting, yeah. So to stop Hornsby from going after their families was what we've kind of seen in the San Diego Comic-Con trailer with, I think we heard Maggie kind of saying, we got to get to Hornsby. We've seen Daryl capture Hornsby. We've kind of seen Hornsby kind of tied up talking to somebody, which a lot of people are kind of thinking it might be Carol. But either way, they need to stop him before he does whatever he wants to do. I think also lockdown might mean that they're going to be gathering up the people at the Commonwealth. We've seen some shots where they're grabbing Ezekiel. It looks like they're grabbing Max. They're maybe grabbing Rosita. Not really sure, but Eugene. So I think he wants to lock them up until he can figure out what he wants to do and then possibly hurt their families.
It seems like most of the stuff we saw from the trailer is this episode. It feels like it.
A lot of it. There are a lot of scenes that could be part of this episode.
Feels like it.
Feels like it, yeah. So,
next one is A New Deal.
A New Deal, yeah. You want to read the plot?
Sure. This one. Not that one. Carol makes a deal with Pamela to wipe the slate clean on behalf of her friends. Aaron, Jerry, Lydia, and Elijah get on the road to Oceanside to fill them in on a plan. The Commonwealth celebrates Founders Day. So
did they just confirm?
They just confirmed the fate of Oceanside.
Did they? No. We didn't want everyone to get wiped out.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. I don't want a community wiped out, but I think it would have been cool. It would have added a little bit of evilness. Yeah. Even more.
Evilness, yeah.
Right?
Especially to the synopsis where it says not everyone's going to survive. So,
but, why do you do this, AMC? Why do you have a cliffhanger of him throwing up a coin, making a decision, and then you release the information in plot details?
Yeah. Well, we don't know. I mean, he may not have killed them yet. Maybe they're thinking they want to go to Oceanside to give them their plan to help fight, but maybe when they get there,
they're dead.
They're gone.
And that's what we see with Kelly.
Maybe. It could be. So we're kind of taking this not too literal, but we're taking it kind of giving, I wouldn't say taking that out of context. We're just assuming, did they just spoil that Oceanside's alive? Well, not really. Our group probably doesn't know that Oceanside's been captured. They're not really on walkie-talkies every single day. So they have no idea what's going on. So they're thinking, okay, we got to go get Oceanside to get our numbers growing, to let them know, hey, this is the Commonwealth's plan about Hornsby. Well, guess what? Hornsby's already there, and they'll either be locked up or they've been taken out.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see. So that's actually pretty cool. Not too bad. Carol making a deal with Pamela. Oh, I can't wait to see that fucking scene, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, Carol. You know how Carol can be, I wouldn't say manipulative,
vindictive.
but vindictive in a good way.
No, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, she... is going to do what she has to do to ensure that her people survive. And she does that. We've all seen it. But
here's the thing, though. It seems that I think with Carol kind of making this deal with Pamela to wipe the slate clean, Pamela may or may not know what Lance is doing in the dark.
I don't think she does.
So that
I
can
truly
help.
don't think she does, but that doesn't make Pamela a good person.
It doesn't. It does not make her a good person, but I think she could probably level with her in a different way to say, hey, yes, my friends, we did this, but we're doing it for a good cause because guess what Lance is doing? And guess what your son is doing? So we'll have to wait and see what they come out with on that.
Does Carol know, though?
Carol know about what? What Lance? Oh, what do you mean? Sorry.
Does Carol know everything that Lance has done?
Yeah, that's
we're
true.
assuming that.
We're assuming it. Yeah, we're assuming everyone's telling each other.
I don't think Daryl's made it back to Commonwealth.
Not yet.
So he's not going to be able to tell her.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. The next episode, I think we're getting it a little early, guys. A little piece of it. Variant. Episode 19, titled Variant.
That's crazy.
So is this kind of dealing with what Aaron was kind of talking about at the end of this trailer, how he heard stories of walkers climbing over walls, opening doors? Is this the Variant? Are we going to be seeing the first glimpses of the Variant in the United States?
My question is, without giving a backstory, why? Why now?
Why now?
Yeah.
It's hard to think of right now because from the World Beyond post-credit scene, we know that Europe, France, is dealing with that, and that's probably what Daryl's going to be dealing with. But even with Dr. Jenner saying, we haven't seen these variant cohorts over here, and we really haven't. And a lot of people have kind of gone back to, well, there were running walkers in season 1. Remember that? And I was like, yeah, but that was maybe some continuity things. They started out running and walking, and then later they were just walking. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe they wanted to start out doing running walkers, but they changed
if you
it.
really want to get into the details, let's talk about muscle deterioration.
Deterioration of how fast they deteriorate, how quietly they can just be sitting there, and then all of a sudden they're like, eh. Now we did kind of see them kind of like in a hyper sleep. Remember when they were all in that kind of garage area, and they were dead quiet until noise happened, and then they all woke up. So we can understand that piece of it. But
they do grab things,
they do
bodies.
They do, yeah. But
they grabbed what was his Noah, his face, and ripped it apart. I mean,
and Dale, and but we haven't seen like to the extent of other zombie things like Black Summer and like a World War Z, where they're physically running after you and that can climb walls, climb on top of each other to build like a self-made ladder. but
yeah, I mean, it's not just that, but intelligently knowing I have to open a door.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a whole different ball game.
It's true. I mean, I remember we did see it with Morgan's wife. She was trying to open the door. You know what I'm saying? She was looking through like the peephole, it's kind of weird. It's like you can kind of think like maybe they have.
But then you're going to go back to season 1.
Exactly. Yeah. I know that's what a lot of people do. But guys, I don't know if we're really going to get the full blown variant piece of it.
It wouldn't make sense to throw in any type of backstory to
It'd be tough.
An episode that is literally 4 or 5 away from the finale.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that's the third episode into the final 8 episodes.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me unless it plays a major role in the remaining episodes, which again, goes back to my question of why would you? Why would you throw something that new into a show that has 6 episodes left?
Unless they are, not that we don't want this, because we don't know how it's going to end, unless they do something that sets up where they do a big time jump at the end.
But Gimple said they're not doing that.
That is true. I hear you. I don't think they're going to do something major. I think it's just going to be, maybe they're seeing little bits and pieces of a variant. Yeah. They're seeing some intelligence, but nothing too extreme.
Let me correct that statement. Who here believes anything that Gimple says when he first says it?
Never.
Right? So
never. Yeah, we'll see. Episode 20, What's Been Lost? Yeah, I mean, just trying to infer by the episode what's been lost. That could be a number of different things. They've lost all of their communities. Commonwealth has them. Maybe we're going to be seeing some major deaths in this episode. I don't know, people dying or people saying we can't do this anymore and they just leave.
What's been lost from the previous episode of a bunch of variants attacking them.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting title. And then episode 21, Outpost 22. So from the recent promo teaser, it shows that Alexandria is actually Outpost 22. The Commonwealth has all their I wouldn't say posters, but all the stuff put up on the outside gate saying Outpost 22, Alexandria Processing Center, all this stuff. They've taken it over.
That if you're Aaron and them, how pissed are you of seeing something like that?
Yeah.
You're making my community an outpost. We are more than an outpost.
And what's interesting is, so the Commonwealth has over 20 outposts. Now, in the comic book source material, before the end of the comics where, we were all absorbed into one, Commonwealth had about 8, I wouldn't say outposts, but they had 8 communities / outposts. And then you add in Oceanside, Sanctuary, Hilltop, Alexandria,
Greenville.
that that pushes them over 10. But in this iteration, the TV show, they already have over 20, including ours. So that's quite a bit.
That's pretty impressive.
But unfortunately, we haven't seen any other ones except for the rail yard.
Yeah.
Which, that's their outpost, but we haven't seen anything else, and we really haven't seen their 50,000 people.
No.
We didn't really see it in the comic book source trailer either, but unless actually when they were at the football game.
Yeah, we did.
We kind of saw them. So
Yeah.
we haven't seen a football stadium in this one. Kind of sucks. So guys, that's episode 17 through 21. Good plot details on episode 17 and 18. I do wonder if the plot details will come out early for the other remaining episode. These ones and the remaining ones. I probably would imagine they're going to keep the maybe last 2 episode titles pretty quiet.
They might release the titles, but they're not releasing any details.
No, they won't release any details.
Absolutely
Until
not.
you see the details like on AMC Plus when you're about to watch the episode.
Yep.
So, I haven't heard any news as far as if... did I hear anything? No, that was not confirmed. I remember hearing something that they were going to not have the final 2 episodes released a week earlier than AMC Plus, but it hasn't been confirmed at all. So,
no.
Still wondering what they're going to do. If they're going to... Yeah.
Man, you know my thoughts. I think they should just release them in real time. Maybe at least the last one in real time.
Yeah, at least. But anyway, let us know your thoughts of these episode titles and the synopsis for the first 2 and these final 8 episodes. How pumped and excited are you for these final 8? There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Us being comic book readers, we're going to be really looking into these episodes to kind of see what they're taking from the source material, what they're spinning from it.
Yeah.
Certain characters that'll be coming up in this last piece, if they're going to be kind of absorbing some of those storylines from their original comic book characters or taking them from other characters who aren't there, who were a huge piece of the Commonwealth story, like Rick, Carl, Michonne, Dwight. So it's a complete rework anyway.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what happens. But let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're up.